Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how I did makeup on my friend Dian. In today's video I'm going to show a very glittery smoky eye, but the first thing I always start with is priming her eyelids, and this will make sure that the eyeshadow that I will be applying today will stay in place all day. Also, it will leave me with a base for my eyeshadow, which will make sure that all the redness of her eyelid is gone. Then I'm going to set it with some powder. I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills banana and vanilla powder. I mixed these two together and then I'm applying it all over her eyelid. Now I'm applying some eyeshadow guards. This will pick up any fallout. And then I'm taking this palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is the soft Glam palette. I'm taking this soft orangey nude brownish color. This is just a perfect color to use as a transition shade. So I'm blending this all over my crease using a Sigma E40 brush, and of course I'll be doing this at the other side of my eye as well, but today I'm going to mainly focus on the left eye because that's easier for me to show. Now I'm taking the Modern Renaissance palette and I'm taking this orangey color. I'm going to blend that in my crease as well. I'm just going to slowly build up her crease by going in with darker and darker colors. Now I'm taking this darker brown color and I'm going to blend this in her crease as well, just to darken up her outer V area. But then I realized, well, let's just make this into a smoky eye, because when I started this makeup look I really didn't have a clue what to do on her. So I just started with some colors and then later I decided, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. So first I mainly focused in her outer V, but then later I started blending it more towards her crease and towards her inner corner part as well, to really make her whole eyelid look very smoky. Then I switched to a tinier brush, which I believe is the E45 from Sigma Beauty, which has a very precise point. And then I'm taking this Inglot gel eyeliner and I'm going to apply this all over her eyelid as a base to make it extra black. Okay, so now I'm going to remove the eyeshadow guards, and as you can see it looks pretty ugly right now. But this is the stage of eyeshadow when you do smoky eye, that it just looks really ugly and you're like, oh my god, is this going to turn out nice? Well, don't worry, if you go back in with a black eyeshadow, I use the Balm Cosmetics Trimini eye palette, which has a very nice black eyeshadow in it. And I'm going to blend it around the edges to make the lines of that eyeliner I just applied less harsh. So after this it will look so much better, but every time I do this I'm like, oh my god, is it going to look great? I just can't imagine at that point because it looks so weird, but now you can see that it's already looking so much better. So then I'm taking the shade Love Letter from the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to blend that in her crease as well. At this moment I decided I wanted to switch from a brown kind of smoky eye to more of a burgundy smoky eye, because I wanted to use like a new glitter that Anastasia Beverly Hills has recently launched. So that's why I wanted this pink color in my crease as well. Now I'm taking this single eyeshadow, I will put the name in the description bar, and I'm going to press this in the middle part all over her eyelid. I'm just using my finger because I feel like that gives most color payoff. Now I use a little bit of concealer and I'm going right underneath where like the edge of her eyelid is, just to kind of clean up the mistakes I made and just to make it look extra sharp. And then I'm going to use this glitter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I will put the name in the description bar. I used some lash glue from the brand Smolder, I believe. I know Anastasia Beverly Hills has launched a glitter glue as well. I haven't received it yet, but if you can get your hands on it, maybe you can use that one. I'm sure that will work really well with this glitter. So I'm applying it quite high. I really want this to be like very glittery and very smoky, so I'm going quite high towards her brows. Now I'm first going to do her face. I'll be using this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I'm applying it with a foundation brush just because I feel like, I don't know, I just prefer doing that. I'm taking this Real Techniques buffer brush and applying the Radiant Longwear foundation from NARS Cosmetics. And then I went in with a beauty blender and applying a little bit more. I just feel like if you finish off with a beauty blender, it just looks more natural. It just soaks up the excess product that is like unnecessary on the face. So I really like to do that afterwards. Then I'm taking the Shape Tape Concealer from Tarte Cosmetics in the shade Light Sand. I'm going to apply this on all the places of our face where I want to highlight. I think if you're like a really good makeup artist, you look at every face different and you see like, oh, she needs a little bit concealer over there. But I never do makeup on others, so I just apply the concealer on all the places where I would do it on my own face. Just because I have no idea, like, I just don't know. I just know how to work on my own face, but I feel like the basic places to apply it is like on the forehead, underneath the eyes, and a little bit on the chin, and also on the nose. But I'm not a specialist, just so you know. Now I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Rich. I'm going to use this for a forehead. I'm just applying a few dots, and then I'm going to then I'm going to blend this in using a damped beauty blender. I feel like using like a creamy textured product on the forehead like makes it really blend into the forehead and the hairline. So this is really something I always want to keep doing. Then I'm taking this powder from Huda Beauty in the shade Pound Cake and using this to set her whole face on all the places where I used concealer. Now I'm going back with her eyes and I'm taking the Trimony palette again from the Balm Cosmetics, using that black eyeshadow and taking a flat definer brush, and I'm going to press this black eyeshadow right underneath her lower lash line. Because this is a very flat brush, you can really press it tight against the lash line, which I really like to use this brush for. Now I'm taking the shade Love Letter again from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm taking a very tiny pencil brush from Morphe brushes and using this to blend out her lower lash line. Now for the waterline, I'm taking a nude pencil from the Balm Cosmetics, which is from the Mr. Right pencils. I'm not really sure what the color is, but it's like a nude color. Then I'm taking this powder from Revolution, using this to bronze up her forehead a little bit more, and also of course on her cheekbones, and I'm going to apply a little bit underneath her jawline. Now I'm taking this gorgeous pink blush from Anastasia Beverly Hills, applying this on the apples of her cheeks just to give a little bit more color in her face, because right now she doesn't have any color because I applied so much foundation and powder. But I feel like this really complements her eyes. It has like the same pinky undertone. I'm taking this highlighter from Laura Mercier, using a very fluffy brush to blend this on her cheekbones. I really want this to be like a very soft layer, and then later I'm going in with a more intenser highlighter and apply that in the center. But this is one of the newest brushes from the Jacqueline and Morphe brush collection, and it's actually really nice, especially for this step. I'm taking the Rodeo Drive highlighter from Ofra Cosmetics, and like I said, I'm going to apply a little bit of that in the center just to make it a little bit more intense. And I think these colors of highlighters really suited her complexion. Then I'm taking a lip liner from NYX Cosmetics and just softly lining her lips. I'm like slightly overdrawing her lips just to make them look a little bit bigger, but she already had like very nice plumped lips from herself, so I didn't have to like overdraw a lot. I'm taking this nude lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is my favorite lipstick from Anastasia. This is a very gorgeous nude color with a pinky undertone, and that's really what I like when it comes to nude lipsticks. Now on top of that, I'm going to use one of their newest lip glosses, which they recently launched, and applying a little bit of that on top of it to make it look more glowy and fresh. And I'm using a concealer brush to apply this on her lips. And then here you have the end result. I do want to show you another option which you can do with this eye look. I used this highlighting palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, used the shade Unicorn and applied a little bit of that in her inner corner area. I think that really gave like a very nice twist to this eye look. It made it look a little bit more special And yeah, I just wanted to show you that as well. But for the end shot, you will see it without the purple. But I just hope this gave you guys a little bit more inspiration. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I really hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. This will be really helpful. Also, this way I know that you like these type of videos where I do makeup on other people. So let me know in the comments if you have any requests for my next look. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!